you start your journey in sports?
So my journey started with the day of my amputation. I was 9 years old when I lost my leg. And since then, I was always a sporty person. Of my amputation, I realized my problem of not being able to play soccer or games with my friends. So that's where I decided to use sports for me as rehabilitation. So go out and play around with my friends. And from there, everything started. When I became a good soccer player, and then I got an invitation to parasports. In parasports, first competition, I came 10th best in the world. So that's where I decided to stay with parasports and push myself through parasports. Yeah.
Sir, who has been your biggest source of motivation?
My parents. My biggest source of motivation, always my parents. I look up to the greatest athletes of all time, like Muhammad Ali, Michael Schumacher, Dirk Nowitzki, so the German ones. So not because of their achievements as athletes, because of their achievements as human beings, the way they act, the way they are polite, the way they treat people. So that's why I look up on them. The stories behind the athletes. As an athlete, I was never trying to copy someone because my coach always told me a copy is never as good as the original. So I tried to focus on myself. But the biggest source of my motivation was always my parents that believed in me, always pushed me, always never treated me as a disabled person, always treated me as their son who is really active, who is really willing to do sports, and never made the difference between my younger brother who has 2 legs and me who has only 1 leg. We were the same, so that was my biggest motivation, to prove them that their belief in me is right.
Okay, what sports did you try before settling on track and field in 2001, and how did football remain passion despite your initial fears?
So I mean, I'm coming from team sports, okay? So that means I'm really into achieving things together from a team. If you tell me to play cricket for the whole day, I will go directly. If you tell me to train for 2 hours athletics, I will be like, maybe not. So being a team player always helped me to be an individual athlete as well. So because then I know exactly that all my achievements and all my results are based on my behavior to always accept the team and to always work with the team. So I met the right people at the right time. That's the reason why I'm here today.
Okay. In your opinion, how can society better support para-athletes?
I don't think that society needs to support better para-athletes. I think that society needs to accept that we all the same. So that when society makes no difference, then the para-athletes will come from itself. So the sports will grow. So para-athletes will, because the touch between the para-athletes and the society is closer than the touch between the Olympics and the society. Because Olympics are more business related, you know, like athletes go in, do competition, go out. Para-athletes are more like, listen, I overcome bad situation in my life, now I'm here. So the story of para-athletes are more society, closer to the society, more human touch. So it will grow by itself as soon as the society accepts to treat everyone the same. So and for that, it's the easiest way to do it when you look on people with disability or different people from different cultures, different size, different genders. So if you look at them with children's eyes, because children's makes no difference. The problems in the world are made by the adults, not by children. So if the society starts to look on people with disability and parasports with children's eyes, everything will go by itself.
Okay,
What are the biggest challenges para-athletes face globally?
What are the biggest challenges para-athletic face globally?
Globally. So the biggest problem for para-athletes globally is that they can be fully professional athletes. So they need to work besides being an athlete. So the professionalization is not as big as the Olympics. So they need to work and then they need to train and then work and train. That's the biggest problem. So athletes can't be full-time athletes in parasports. That's a big problem. And another problem is like that, not in Germany, and not in Great Britain and not in France, but in countries like India, the biggest problem is like that para athletes are seen differently. So athletes and athletes, no matter if you have 2 legs or 1 leg or no legs, it's the same. The 100 meter is the same, sandpit is the same, and coaching is the same. So I often hear the problem worldwide that we can't make para sports because we don't have the coaches. You don't need the coaches, you have the coaches and able-bodied. So people try to differentiate para sports and Olympic sports, but this is a big problem. If you bring them together, not on competition level, but on training level, on grassroots level, with the same coaches, the problems will be gone.
I have one question.
Yeah.
Sport. What is your
Hobbies, my hobbies. Right now my kids, my family, my everything that means a lot for me, that gives me the power to chill, the power to lay back, to not be like in the middle of attention. So my kids, my wife, playing around. My girl goes for dancing, we go for athletics, we go for we do sports together. So my biggest hobbies are my family, my kids. Yeah.
In last, say some motivational words.
Motivational words for upcoming athletes. I think I can rely this on my own story. My own story is based on the people that told me you're not able to do this. So I think I become a Paralympic champion because I was trying to prove the people it's possible. So the upcoming athletes and the new generation of people who are doing para sports, always believe in yourself. Always don't listen to the people that tells you negative stuff. Always create a team around yourself that believes in yourself. Always create the team that is positive to you. Get rid of the negative people and try to be close to yourself. So try to be motivated. Never believe anyone who's not believing in you.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
he has this one question for you.
Yeah.
How